Cheers, you guys. Thanks for joining me this morning. So first of all, let me just say, I apologize about the wind. I don't have a microphone system that blocks the wind yet, but this is the first episode in a series of episodes about camper life. Now, before we get too far into detail, let me tell you why we're here. We are here because I made the conscious decision a few months ago, actually, to stop paying my rent. Now, we all know how the economy is going right now. The price of rent, taxes, groceries, you name it, the price of everything. It's gone super sky high. And I've always wanted to own my own home. And I can't own my own home when I'm paying $850 to $1,000 a month or more between rent and utilities. So I decided to come live in this camper that my parents got. And again, I'll give you a quick rundown of the camper too. And save as much money as I could. Bare minimum, I'll be able to save $1,000 a month. But as I've told you guys, if you watch my channel and my videos and even listen to me talk, I run my own business. And that allows me extra income. So that will allow me to save extra money. So that's why I say $1,000 or possibly more a month. So in that time of saving, we're living here, obviously, again, in a camper. So camper life. I thought it'd be a fun little thing to kind of vlog what happens in the camper, likes and dislikes. And I can already tell you right off, the first thing that we dislike is it's small. We knew it was going to happen, but nobody really likes a small space when you've got 2 adults and 2 dogs. We are on my parents' property. This is actually my parents' camper. My mother sent me a text message and she said, "Hey, we're buying a camper." I said, "Awesome." She goes, "We know what you're going through right now and what you want to do in the future. Would you and Mindy be willing to live in the camper so I could save money? And all they ask in return is to, when it comes time to have the sewer pumped, to help them pay for that and pay a little bit towards the electricity." And I said, "That sounds like a good deal to me." So here we are, living in a camper. Again, you're going to hear about likes and dislikes and harsh moments and all that good stuff. But enough of that gabbing. I told you the reason why we're here. Let's actually check it out. All right, so as you can see, this is a Freedom Spirit model by Thor. How about that? This is a 2006 model. I don't know what the footage is. 16, 18 foot, something like that. Tires are in really good shape. Not that we're going to be taking it anywhere. It's got a spare tire. And around back here, we are fully hooked up to electricity that runs along here into the garage. And you can see this hose here. This is hooked up to the house, the hose line. This gives our water into what you can see is the kitchen sink and the rest of the camper. Now, I know a lot of you guys out there know a lot about camper life. I'm not trying to be the greatest or even be a camper and pretend I know what I'm doing, because I don't. I just actually, Miss Mindy learned how to turn on the hot water. we found the pilot light for the hot water, and I found out how to actually turn on the heat to the hot water. And we figured out the auto and gas feature for the refrigerator and the freezer. So it's a learning process. Again, you're going to hear about mistakes we've made and all the again, trials and tribulations that come along with this. You can see up top there. We may or may not roll that down during the winter time to keep the front here kind of, don't mind the dog, pooper scooper, to keep the front area a little clean, because our little dog Poe, she's not really keen on going into the snow. So we will either shovel or keep an area for her. But anyway, on to the front here. My dad has already done some caulking, winterizing. Again, a learning process. When we turned the circuit breakers on, the battery was hooked up and it got overcharged. So I'm assuming I'll have to buy a new battery for that. And under here are two 40-gallon propane tanks. And this is obviously the hookup for a vehicle, which this is going to stay here. It's not going to move. You can see some of this is actually already started to crack a little bit. So we'll have to go back over that, or my dad will have to go back over that. But I don't know what this duct tape is doing here. I'd assume there's a purpose for it. Let's see, there's a crack right there. Anyway, we'll just put that back on. So there's plenty of storage compartments under here. There's, you know, the hose, and well, I better figure that out. I don't think it's supposed to be doing that. Again, newbies here. We need to figure things out. That's where you light the pilot light for the hot water. This is the exhaust for the heater. I believe this is the heater blower motor. But anyway, some windows, they all open. They vent pretty nice. The cool air comes in. But anyway, let's go inside. So anyway, after conversing with Miss Mindy about things out back there, this is actually something my dad built, just out of a pallet. He built this for us because there was just like a little block step stool here that just wasn't working for us. All right, don't mind the mess either. Let the doggies out here. So, first off, to the right, we got a couch. It does pull out into a bed in case we ever have guests. That's doubtful, but we put the sheets and the blankets down so the dogs can get up there and be cozy. Miss Mindy's got her plants over here. Our internet box is back there. Kitchen area, everything's pretty clean here. Miss Mindy's really like spot on about keeping things clean. Up above here, we got spices, couple coffee cups, teas. Moving down farther, we got, some foods. We don't eat a lot. One of the things that we knew we were going to have to do is we knew we were going to have to like chill out on certain things, being buying bulk groceries. I know that's troublesome for everybody now, and two reasons: because it's storage and because the refrigerator and freezer aren't very big. Granted, my parents were literally right across the yard. We could store stuff in there. They have a chest freezer and a pretty big freezer in their fridge, but we don't really want them to know that we're here. They'll always know we're here, but you know what I mean. We just kind of like out of sight, out of mind. Although I very much appreciate them for buying this and offering this to us so I can make mine and Miss Mindy's future a whole lot better. Anyway, continuing, Miss Mindy's kind of made it her own. Up in here, Miss Mindy's just got some clothes and whatnot. So, yeah. But, Sink area, you've seen that. Everything works. The stove, the microwave, all the lights work in here. The air conditioner works. We got light switches for lights here. See, they work. Got my internet going. It's a little 32-inch TV. This is a smart TV. That is not a smart TV. I tried hooking up my Fire Stick and my Roku, and it just wasn't reading it. So we have our memorial for Mindy's grandmother. Let's take a couple moments of silence here. Her favorite flower was lilac, so we kind of keep that burning every so often. And then off to the left, we got food. Up there's nothing really up there. Kitchen table, we just kind of sit at and we watch TV. Then our full-size bed back here. And now I will admit about this. This is really, really cozy. And I told Mindy that I like this because, like, it's smaller and it gives us better, it's better for cuddling, I guess you could say. But yeah, there's not many outlets in here, so we kind of have to use like power strips and whatnot. She's got her laptop down there. She'll find a show, she'll sit it there, lay in bed and watch her show on YouTube. Hi. And then we got a little closet space here. This is basically where I keep all of my work stuff. Then my casual, like, clothes, everyday, weekend, socks, underwear, jeans, shirts, whatnot. Bathroom sink over here. Again, everything does work in here. Luna, this is Luna's spot. A very trafficked spot. She likes to lay there. The heating vent, again, everything works in here. So, hot water, cold water. We got a pantry of food here. The refrigerator has got some necessities in there. Again, all of the lights work. As you can see, this is the main switch. We could do that, but it's just so much easier to do this. And then the bathroom. Before I go too far, I just want to state that I'm a 6 foot tall guy. I know I've said this before. And this shower is not meant for big people at all. But it's a camper. What do you expect? What are you laughing at back there?
I don't have any issues.
Anyway, toilet paper, the toilet, and you got the shower here. Everything, again, is fully functional, guys. And now, if it hadn't have been for this little plastic dome here, my 6 foot tall butt would not fit in here. And the only issue I have with showering in here is when I turn those little shelves for the shampoos and conditioners and stuff, I hit them and they fall. And yeah, there's not much room in here. So, like, again, I know it's a camper. It's not supposed to have a lot of room, but I physically take up this whole bathroom. And down below the sink, we got storage there. It's where we keep our bathroom supplies. Yeah, my dudes, that's pretty much the rundown. It is not big living at all. And the greatest thing about these windows, especially this time of year, we got fall coming up September 22nd. But the weather has already started to change fall-like, and at night, especially on a day like today when there's a wind, it comes in and it just, it's so refreshing. Anyway, oh yeah, we got Roger the fish here. He's a betta fish, Miss Mindy's betta fish. Why she named him Roger, I have no idea. Why did you name him Roger?
My daughter and I came up with it.
Roger. I remember when your mom called and you said something about Roger, and she's like, who the hell is Roger? So, yeah, my dudes. Yeah, I told you Miss Mindy smokes a little bit of the green. As you can see, the pups there's Pody Po. Luna, she's a pretty happy girl. But yes, this is our home, and we are going to make do here. Anywhere from December to March at the very latest, I'm going to say. At the very, very latest. But not next Friday, but the Friday after, the saving starts. And the reason I say that is because Miss Luna back there, I have to get some cancer removed from her stomach. And that was a fairly hefty bill of $1,200. So, and Luna is Miss Mindy's baby. It's her life. Had her since she was a puppy. Her daughter picked her out. So we're going to get her fixed up. And yeah, but they seem pretty happy here. We're happy. I think it's just nice. And one of the best things is this view in the morning. It's not super beautiful now. I mean, them clouds look pretty awesome, but when the sun is coming up or going down, it's just super awesome to step out this door. Again, this is on my parents' property, and yeah, we are going to be homeowners eventually. We just need a little bit of time to save for a down payment. So thank you guys for watching. I know this isn't the typical content, but I thought this might be something extra fun to add to the channel. Some people get curious about camper living. We are only doing this, again, like I said, temporarily. 5, 6, 7, 8 months, something like that. I don't know. It's not going to be a year. It seems like every time I talk about it, it goes up a month. But so a little bit more of a backstory is I filed bankruptcy a couple years ago, and December this year will make it 3 years that I've been discharged from bankruptcy. I know a lot of people don't like to talk about that, but sometimes bankruptcy is a good thing. And yes, it ruins your credit, but the great thing about it is you can rebuild, and that's what I've done. I pay my bills on time. I don't live beyond my means or over my head, so to speak. But yeah, things are getting better, and this wind is absolutely atrocious. So again, I have till December before I'm allowed a mortgage, and hopefully probably by at least January, we will be good to go, and we will start proceedings for buying a home. We're already looking, not that everything is going to be on the market that we find by the time we're ready to buy, but yeah. Anyway, Camper Life episode 1 in the books. Again, thank you guys for watching, and I hope you guys continue to watch like the outdoor, the hikes and the camping and whatnot. I have a really awesome one coming up next weekend. In fact, I really want to hike and backpack, basically. I want to do a 2-day trip. 1 day hike, camp, and then hike out the next day. 28-mile trip of the old Loggers Path. That's my plan. Will it happen? I'm gonna try hard for it. But anyway, thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you in the next episode. Bye.